Any change in effort is hard, but it's necessary. Or else you're going to continue with the same old pattern that you've been living your whole life, or that maybe that your parents did and their parents did. And so what do you want to do? You want your children to see that and just continue the pattern? Or is it going to stop here because you put in the really hard effort to change? And sometimes that effort also is expensive financially. Sometimes that effort means digging into your pocket, taking out a loan in order to pay a professional who can help you. And you might say, well, I don't have the money. I don't want to make that payment. Okay, so what's it worth? What's your happiness worth? What's your day, your week, your month, your year worth? What's a breakup worth? What's a divorce worth? What is screwing up your children potentially worth? Is it worth having to work a little harder to make a little more money? Is it worth having to be in a little bit of debt for a short period of time? Is it worth not being able to buy that something that you've been wanting to buy because instead you're putting it towards getting help? And I'm not saying that you must spend money. I'm just saying this is one of the many excuses that I hear well, I can't afford it. I know that I need help, but I can't afford to change. You can't afford to change? Okay, well, if you need help, if you're not happy, what's it going to take? Maybe it is just watching a lot of YouTube videos. I have my Love Actually Academy. I'm putting out so many videos. Maybe it's finding a coach who you really like on YouTube and asking them questions. And maybe it's a coach who responds to your questions in YouTube videos so that in some way you are getting that insight and that help. And then it's also keeping yourself accountable to changing. And maybe it's having a friend, or maybe it's writing it in a journal. Maybe it's writing things down. I know some people, they don't want to write it down. Or they don't want to type it up. They don't want it to be documented. But writing it down allows it to get out of your head. And once it's out of your head, then you're able to move forward. And you can also look back and see how far you've come. See, oh, wow, these were my issues back then. And you know what? That one time I didn't explode. Or that one time I voiced my mind. That one time I didn't make myself small. I can do that again. I can do that one more time and one more time and one more time and one more time until the habit has changed. And then you can look back because you've been writing it down and you can see how far you've come. It's also about celebrating those little wins of change.